There is breaking news out of British Columbia this morning. A fierce storm with heavy snow and wind is causing chaos and widespread blackouts on BC's south coast this morning. Here's the number: about 33,000 hydro customers in the dark right now, and all sorts of people still stuck on a major bridge. It's travel chaos.
Watch out!
It's down there.
That was a scene in Surrey, but scenes like it played out all across the region. People in Hornby Island, Denman Island, they're being asked to prepare to be without power until crews reach them when ferry service resumes eventually. We have Hilary Johnstone going to be tracking this storm and its impact, and some crazy stories from people, Hilary, stuck for hours. So what's the latest situation this morning?
Crazy stories, Heather, crazy video as well that has started to emerge on social media. And the other thing that has started to emerge on social media are these stories about people who've been in their cars for hours now trying to get home. A lot of this centers around a couple of key bridges. Now, we have phoned police in New Westminster, BC, where the Queensborough Bridge is. Also sent them an email, of course, very, very early right now in the morning in BC, but we'll try and get some more information on exactly how many people we're talking about here. But you can see there on your screen some of what people have been dealing with. So that was the scene on the Alex Fraser Bridge. So this is one of those bridges that connects different areas of Metro Vancouver. And the latest information that we have about the condition of that bridge is that there is now the northbound left and right lanes have now reopened. You can see there on your screen these bridges where we're talking about them in terms of where they are in the city. That southbound lane on the Alex Fraser Bridge is also now open. But this tweet is saying to expect major delays right now. So the other thing that we're hearing about is the Queensborough Bridge. You can also see that one on that map there. This is in New Westminster, BC, and there are reports right now, and we've heard from the province on Twitter about this, about a stalled semi-truck blocking both lanes. So they are trying to remove that, and it is this Queensborough Bridge where it does seem that people have been stuck in their cars for hours now. So also want to play you a little bit of what we've been hearing from some snowplow operators in the region, in particular one in Surrey, BC. Here's a little bit of what we've been hearing.
In terms of snow removal, what I tell everyone whenever they ask me is I say watch the forecast, make sure you give yourself lots of time, drive the conditions, and if you do see snowplows out there, give them lots of space and allow them to clear the roads.
So give yourself lots of time, give yourself lots of space, because, Heather, what a lot of people are going to be waking up to this morning is maybe in some areas that snow has actually turned to rain. So you can just sort of imagine the chaos that that might be creating. I do believe that we have a tweet here about the Queensborough Bridge as well, just as one final reminder here for people who might be wondering, maybe who have family in the area. So this tweet coming from police in New Westminster, BC, saying that that bridge is going to remain closed for several hours, asking people for patience here. And then, Heather, of course, to stay off the roads as well if you don't need to be on them.
Yes, and power outage. Just update that. What's the situation with BC Hydro, Hilary?
At this point, the latest number, 33,000 customers that are without power. Now, a couple key areas here as well that officials have pointed out that have been particularly hard hit. That would be Ladysmith, BC, also Nanaimo. Those are a couple of areas that they have singled out. But it is not looking like it is going to be a very pleasant day today either. So a lot of that snow yesterday, overnight, this morning, it is expected to turn to rain in some spots. But it could be a while, crews are saying, before power is restored to some of those customers.